to Coach's Corner here at USC Aiken. I'm your host, Morgan Lifchez, and joining us today is Coach Ike from the men's soccer team. Coach, you're off to a great start this year. How is this year different from the years past?
Well, I think our record shows that it's quite different. This is probably the best start we've had since I've been here.
Really?
And I've been here a long time. It's just one of those things where, for some reason, things clicked. I recruited the right kind of players, and then some hard work during preseason to make sure that, being from different parts of the world, we play together, and the results are showing.
Well, last week, you beat Lander for the first time since 2006. Can you tell me more about that?
Well, Lander is one of those games where the rivalry is just as very much alive, and we were prepared. However, to play Lander on our field, you can never be prepared. The last time we played them here, they scored 4 goals on us in the first half. So that left a very, very bitter experience in our mouths, personally for me. So last Wednesday, I told the guys the whole story, how that came about. Even though that year we came back and fought back in the second half and almost tied it, but we fell short. So I think they bought into my story. And we went out and fought like we've never fought before. But the main difference is that this year we have the personnel to be able to play. We have guys that can play. And that totally, in a way, changed my approach to coaching as well.
One of your players, Noel Mace, just received the award of Peach Belt Player of the Week.
That's right.
And how do you feel about that?
Well, that's something that's been in the making. Since Noel has been here, I personally have known, and I've told him every year, that he is without a doubt one of the best players in the league. And I know that, as somebody who played. And the problem is, either that he didn't believe it, or he still believed his way of playing is better than what I'm trying to get him to do. And this year, finally, I put him in a position where he can use what he's got already, for the good of the team and for himself. And it's shown. And I think now he believes now that he's actually better than a lot of people, and he's playing like it. His confidence is just out of the ballpark. And I just have to find a way to bring it down a bit so that he plays within the framework of the team. But he's he's a joy to coach. If you meet him personally, you know that he's a fine young man. And I don't wish or hope for nothing but good stuff for him. He's one of those players I dread after this year when he leaves. It's one of those players you can never replace.
Maybe he won't go too far. He might not go back to Jamaica. He might stay here a little longer.
Well, he's a citizen. He was born in Atlanta.
Oh.
So I know he will be around.
Okay.
For me now, it's just that I wish I could get one more year of eligibility out for him, but
You'll work
we can't do
something
that.
out. No? Okay. Well, besides Noel, who do you think is going to step up with the next few matches that are coming up?
Well, Noel is one key part of our where we are now as a team. The other two, that unless you watch our team, you won't realize what the work that they do. That's in our goalkeeping department. Josh and Brandon have been doing a tremendous job in trying to get the defense, where they need to be. But the 2 key players that are very dangerous for anybody, I don't care who we play, is Ian Wester on the right and Jordan Misiri on the left, and then in the middle, Andre Simon. That triangle right there is probably the key to our success. Yeah, because they are quick. They're not only quick, they're skillful. And those 2 combinations is what makes a player. They're quick and they're skillful. There's nothing you can do, and they're fit. So that's bad news for anybody who will play. And at this point, it's almost like you can scout us all you want. The problem is there's nothing you can do about it except contain them. I'm saying it as a coach because I know it. But for them now, I have to make sure that they realize that, in other words, I don't want them to be overconfident. And at the same time, I don't want them to be underconfident. I just want to make sure we keep it in the middle where we can manage it.
Well, you have 3 matches that are coming up, and they're all at home. What does this mean for the program? What does this mean for you?
It's huge. Hopefully, it will give us a chance to display what we've done on away trips. Hopefully, we can display that at home on our own field, and hopefully get a lot more people out from the community to come and see what we do here. That we do have guys that can play. These guys are a joy to watch. If you don't know anything about soccer, these guys will make you want to see what it is that makes soccer one of the greatest sports in the world, because they're playing it the way it should be played. And I'm very proud of it.
One question I need to ask you, Coach, before our time is up is I've actually had the chance to speak to a lot of your seniors, and something that they've all mentioned to me is that you kind of throw these, I don't know if they're metaphors or some kind of analogy, these quotes at them that they really stick in your players' heads, that they love sharing them with me. And something specific that they've all told me is actually, if wishes were horses, and this is what you said, if wishes were horses, I'd be Michael Jordan. So can you tell us what that means?
Well, I tell you the context. When I said that, it came out the wrong way.
Oh.
But they've run away with it. I was so animated. I was trying to tell them that you cannot be something that you're not, or try to be something that you shouldn't be trying to be. Do the simple things you can do. If anybody could become what they want, I will be Michael Jordan.
Sure.
But it's not going to happen. So I come up with these things, and of course I know they make fun of my accent, and I love it.
I haven't heard anybody say anything about that.
No, I know they do. They think it. I know my players, and I'm loving it because it helps me to get my point across.
Sure.
Even when I was coaching the women, they actually made a T-shirt with the Ikeisms, as they call it. They call it the Ikeisms.
Ikeisms.
All the stuff that I used to say. And not having the emotional capacity to deal with them the way I was dealing with them, I used to tell them, get up and go, life is tough. And to tell young women that, looking back now, I learned a lot. Because I made some of them cry, even when I don't mean to.
Right.
And these are girls that I love dearly. And I was trying to get them fired up, but I was doing it probably the way I did it with the men, not realizing that they're both not quite the same. So.
Well, thank you for clearing up that metaphor. That's kind of what I thought you meant, but some of your players weren't too sure. So,
I know.
Thanks for joining us today. It was a pleasure.
My pleasure also, and I'll be glad to do it anytime.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Once again, this is Coach's Corner. Be sure to tune in every week for the latest update on your Pacer athletes. I'm Morgan Lifchez. We'll see you next time.